Did in 2016 and also in 2017 top 40 under 40 by the National Black Lawyer Association. So I was very happy about that.
That's a
That was
very
really
big
good.
thing. I know a few people personally who made that list.
Yes.
And it's pretty nice. You know,
Yes.
they do look out for people of color.
Yes. Yes.
Definitely.
And it's nice to feel recognized because sometimes and that's I guess the other flip side of being on your own and starting your own business. Sometimes you feel as if you are on your own and no one else is there. No one's seen how hard you work or the hours you put in. So when I received that nomination, and it was like, okay, someone's out there and seeing the work I'm putting in. So I'm happy.
And that's it. You know, sometimes we never think people are seeing it because we're just in it. We're so involved in it that you don't realize it. And there's always somebody paying attention on the outside. You just never know who.
Yes.
So it kind of makes all this worthwhile. You know, if you could touch just one person or two people, you know, it's always nice. So definitely through your practice, I'm sure you've definitely been able to do that. And having success stories, I'm sure you've had great people come back to you after with just notes of, you know, appreciation.
Yes. One of the things I love, my clients send pictures of their children, um, especially during the holidays. And it's so great because, especially when you know this person was going through, and it's men and women, because believe it or not, probably 60% of my client are men, and and they're good fathers, you know. And so when we actually achieve the success in whether custody issues or support issues, and they send these raving thank yous in the form of a picture with their child, it really touches. It allows me to know what I'm doing means something, so it makes me feel good.
Absolutely. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right
Yes.
back. And don't forget, November 4th is Hannah's big gala. You're going to want to support that. This is the Haitian American Nurses Association. You can go ahead and get your tickets at 646-667-5326. That's 646-667-5326. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel. So, of course, one of the things I wanted to definitely mention before the end of the segment is social media.
Yes.
Because you have a very great social media following. In fact, you actually do your own little program there. So we want to let everyone at home know how they could tune in, check it out, and just give us a little basis on the show.
So Up Close with Priscilla Stinvil is a Facebook Live page. It's a Facebook Live show that we have every Saturday at 2:00. Please go Up Close with Priscilla Stinvil on Facebook, and also Up Close with Priscilla Stinvil at Gmail, and Up Close with Priscilla Stinvil at Instagram. So this show was started on the same basis that I started my practice. I realized that a lot of people are shy away from attorneys, but I honestly think attorneys should be best friend because we really do protect you from beginning to end, from life to death, or in death. And so it really helps if someone knows a little something enough to get them to get up off the couch and seek an attorney's advice to see how they can help in their situation. So with the show, we get to speak about wonderful issues from wallet perspective, to protect your business, to protect your finances, to the heart perspective, how to protect your marriage or your child or relationship. And so we just have that kind of dialogue on a Saturday, and with the audience engagement, and hoping that by the end of the show, so there's a little bit of knowledge that's given out, enough for you to have a different idea or a different perspective, where you could seek more guidance from an attorney, or at least be on the road to getting things done correctly, so you're not in a bad position.
Absolutely. What are some of the common myths that you hear that people always do or think is the right way to go about something, but definitely they're off base?
Well, I'll break it down at least in two areas that there's a lot of common myths. And far as the heart matters, for right now, there's a lot of if I don't deal with it, it's going to be okay. in respect to marriages or child custody, child support issues. A lot of time people are afraid to go to court. And they're so afraid, and I understand it's a different venue, it's a different process, and it could be intimidating, but it's so necessary. For instance, the thing I've been seeing, and especially in our community, in the Caribbean community, people are married but living separate. And I just don't understand why don't you get the divorce if you're already living separate. And the reason why is the longer you're married, your assets could be subject to distribution. So you could be working on a pension, having a pension, working, and this person left your life a long time ago, and now you want to divorce them 20 years later, and guess what? They have an interest into your pension. And so those are the things. Seek guidance, please. If there's anything else, seek guidance. At least have the conversation with an attorney, and hopefully then you can work on a plan.
Very good.
Yeah. And so, and as far as business, there's a lot of entrepreneurs. A lot of my friends are starting business, and it's wonderful. It's great. I'm so happy. But a lot of them are not starting correctly. So they're not protecting their business. So they have things out there that's not copyrighted. They have things out there that's not trademarked. They have a lot of things that are can be taken and will be taken taken from them if they don't protect them. So yes, it's expensive, and in the beginning you don't have that many financial resources. So you tend to battle, where should I spend my money? Get the legal advice, because it'll help you in the long run. Spend it now or spend more later.
That's a great point, and it happens a lot. You could pay me now, you could pay me later, but it's going to be paid for at some point.
Yes.
So those are some of the things that, people definitely, especially like I think with child support, and that's always a big one.
Yes.
Even on the business aspect, but I think the matrimonial, the child support, dealing with separations, just, I think that could end up costing you a lot more.
Oh yes, there's so many people that don't realize it, and honestly, the fees are not that much in perspective, in a consideration if you do it early on. So it's worth to get at least a consultation from a good attorney, please. I mean, this is no slight on my journalists or general attorneys, but I think you want to go to someone who's been practicing that area for some time, who focuses on that area, who is familiar with that area. So recommendations, or I would say seek recommendation for attorneys.
Absolutely. How do we get in contact with you?
So, of course, up close at Frasilie Stinvil on Gmail for email purposes. Up close with Frasilie Stinvil at Instagram, and up close with Frasilie Stinvil on Facebook.
And a website?
Not yet.
No problem.
Not yet, but we are in the works of that. Right now, our Facebook
your social
page,
media is, just as good as, your Facebook is so informative, and with the program on there. So people are welcome to email you questions.
Yes, they're welcome to email me questions in respect to the show. For legal advice, you could actually contact my firm at 646-647-6266.
That is great. And give us a brief overview of what 2018 is going to look like.
I'm really going to be out there in the community trying to share, because one of the things that I'm passionate about is I feel if people have knowledge, there's a lot of things that they would do better. And better in the community is my goal. So I want to be out there through this show, through my firm, and really merge and put a merger between my legal knowledge and the community to get better and greater.
I love it, and just the fact that we have a Haitian American firm on Wall Street. I didn't even know it existed. So, and that's great because people will support, because you would expect it to be maybe more in the area, in the community. Here on Wall Street,
Yes.
That's impressive on its own.
Thank you.
That makes me want to go out and support, because you took that leap, and it's not easy to be out there and want to achieve that. So
Thank you.
again, that's definitely, I think, anyone if you need any matrimonial, any healthcare advice, Priscilla's your girl. I think
Yes.
that's going to be amazing. She's got a lot of things. She's from the community, so don't let the Wall Street scare you. She's definitely very much a New York girl, doing it up. So I think that's awesome. Any final words for the viewers that you'd like to share?
I just want to thank you. Thank you for, having me on the show. and giving me this opportunity to just share what I do. And I enjoy. I enjoy it. It's usually people don't want to hear that from a divorce attorney, but because I do it differently, I enjoy it. And thank you again for giving me this opportunity.
You are very welcome. It's a pleasure having you. We're looking forward to having you back again.
Yes.
Get some more updates. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, you can send us an email at info@beyondfocusmedia.com. I'm your host, Lydia Patel. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be back again next week. Same time, same place. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Stay with us.
Beyond Focus TV show wants and needs your feedback. Did we blunder? Please let us know so we can improve. Was the show helpful to you? Drop us a note so we can share the success with our staff members. Is there something you think we could do better? We welcome new ideas and new approaches to old ideas. Do you have a great suggestion? Let us know and we'll work on it. If you would like to share your comments anonymously, please send us an email at info@beyondfocusmedia.com. If you want to get in touch with the executive producer directly, send him an email at gene@beyondfocusmedia.com. We really look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome to tonight's episode of Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, and as always, I have a very special guest for you. Frasilie Stinvil, Esquire. She'll be with us for the next 30 minutes, so stay with us. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, and like I said, I have a very special guest for you, Frasilie Stinvil, Esquire. She is our guest here tonight. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well,
I'm
it's
excited.
great to have you here. You know, we love having different people. We bring different entrepreneurs, different professionals, and it's nice to have an attorney in the house. Every now and again, we like to bring in some legal counsel.
Yes.
So tonight's episode is definitely going to be very informative, especially if you want to deal with healthcare issues, a little matrimonial law. This is going to be your episode. So let's kind of dive straight into it. Tell us about who you are, and before you even became an attorney and started practicing law, who is Frasilie Stinvil?
Well, I'm a Haitian American. I was born in Haiti. It was wonderful. I mean, I left Haiti at a very young age, came to the United States, raised in New York. But I pretty much started off in healthcare. So as most parents, most Haitian American parents, they tend to push their children into healthcare because healthcare is the safe route. And mine did as well, and I went into healthcare administration. Now, it was not my passion, but it worked well. It worked well to show me what I'm good at, and what I'm good at is advocating. And so after I did my degree in healthcare administration, I decided to pursue a legal career because I felt that it more aligned with who I am. I'm a fighter. Yeah. And so I went to law school, and here I am.
That is amazing. And it's so funny because I have so many Haitian friends, and we all laugh about it. They're like, they always want you to either be a nurse,
Yes.
like it's just certain key paths. I have another good friend of mine who's Haitian, and she's in the media field, and I could relate because I think once you have Caribbean parentage, media, anything artsy is not looked at as a real job.
Exactly, and it's not safe. I mean, at the end of the day, they know, for instance, healthcare is more of a